Hello, and welcome to the very first segment of The Struggle, a new news talk show powered by unemployed millennials with too much time on their hands. I'm your host, Amber Schultz. Tonight's light-hearted topics include male contraception, sexually transmitted diseases, and Monash University's long-awaited Commerce Ball. The male contraceptive pill, because unloading the gun is easier than wearing a bulletproof vest. Yes, the day has come when men will no longer have to rely on their personalities as a contraception method. A hormone-free contraceptive pill for men could be on the market within the next 5 to 10 years, with researchers saying the pill, like a lot of things to do with science, is just a matter of money. Researchers at the Monash Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences are developing the contraceptive, taken orally on a daily basis, which will allow men to finally be responsible for blowing their load. The pill will block the transport of sperm during ejaculation and has no known side effects. When asked whether they would take it, Monash University students had this to say.
Will stop the man period?
Yeah, I would definitely take it.
Yes, I would use it.
Well, I mean, it kind of works the same way as a condom, you know what I mean? Like, there are, pros and cons to using a condom, but either way, it's for their own good.
Is that a trick question?
No, young man unfamiliar with the concept of joint culpability, thankfully it is not. The pill was trialled on mice in 2011. Mice experienced no side effects and were overjoyed at the chance to fuck without a pervading sense of stress and responsibility. Must be mice. Of course, while contraceptives prevent against sexually transmitted children, they do not protect against sexually transmitted diseases. It is no surprise that the latter has been a big issue in Melbourne of late, as both gonorrhea and syphilis have been on the rise this year as part of a worrying trend scientists call Tinder. Syphilis rates are now as high as just after World War II. You know, that period when everyone thought they were about to die and safe sex kind of took a backseat. I wonder if there's a similar correlation. The overuse of antibiotics has led to a new strain of drug-resistant gonorrhea, which scientists are calling super gonorrhea. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's super gonorrhea. This name stuck after we encountered legal troubles with our title, Clapped in America.
Did you say that?
Thanks, legal team. Yes, that's right, a burning passion with your partner has now become horrifyingly literal. Now, super gonorrhea may not have X-ray vision, the ability to fly, or even super strength, yet this strain of gonorrhea will make urinating with a boner the second hardest way to take a piss. But don't take our word for it. To verify if super gonorrhea is really as bad as researchers say, we infected our intern.
Whoa, what?
Thankfully, researchers at Monash University are working on strategies to combat the strain. Hang in there, intern. Speaking of sharing unwanted things, early this month it was discovered gay, bi, trans and queer social networking app Grindr was sharing more than just dick pics. The gay dating app shared the HIV status, location and details of its users with 2 analytics companies. Last year, users were given the option to share their HIV status and last test date with other users, along with their location and close-ups of their genitalia. That's right, it's the safe-sex version of a dick pic. There are fears this information could be hacked and individuals targeted. Egyptian police forces have been known to use Grindr to hunt and arrest gay people, because apparently consensual sex between men is the worst of Egypt's problems. However, we're happy to see Grindr fighting the war against Clapped in America. Sexually transmitted diseases brings us to the next segment of our show, the Monash University Commerce Ball, otherwise known as Year 12 Formal, where your teachers are allowed to sleep with you. The event was hosted last Thursday in Crown Casino, where sex stays a secret, but herpes does not. Tickets started at $145 with a meal, open bar, club entry and transport provided. Students started lining up the day before tickets went on sale, with some waiting in the long queue overnight. Yes, some students decided to start their society ball experience the same way they'd end it, by sleeping on the concrete. Mojo TV asked why some students would bother. Now, while watching this clip, I'd like to invite you to play a game called Spot the Student Not on Youth Allowance.
It was a very early start. Got here at about 1:45.
Can't say sleeping on the concrete was the most comfortable thing in the world. And then sprinklers came on and we were like, maybe we can cut some people off in the line.
How much do you think you're going to spend in total for the ball?
We're going to do an apartment, split one. So maybe with dress and everything, maybe like 300, including the tickets.
1.5 to 2k. I know, I'm ridiculous. I'm so extra.
Aren't we all? Students enjoyed a lavish night of gambling, dancing, safe sex and binge drinking. A new study has found drinking more than 6 glasses of wine or cans of beer a day reduces your life expectancy.
Week, Amber, a week.
A week? 6 wines a week? Oh my God, I'm going to die. The landmark study, the largest ever study on global alcohol consumption, found drinking 10 standard drinks a week reduces life expectancy. So it looks like we really are here for a good time, not a long time. Reportedly, millennials are asking for their dismal superannuation funds to be spent on alcohol, killing 2 birds with 1 bottle. On that note, Australian cider brewer Little Fat Lamb has landed itself in hot water. The cider, which contains 8 standard drinks for as little as $4, brilliant, I know, has been compared by critics to an Alcopop, which is a problem for some reason now. Alcopops are strong alcoholic drinks which sell cheaply and taste like soft drinks, or otherwise known as the reason you're in bed nursing a hangover and watching this segment. To see if the drink packs as much of a punch as critics say, our team decided to investigate. It does. In other exciting news, Safe Sex Week is fast approaching and we here at The Struggle are very excited. Safe Sex Week serves as an important reminder of just how important it is to practice safe sex. It's the best way to prevent STDs, children, and sustainable erections. Speaking of unwanted STDs, the athletes at the Commonwealth Games are pioneers for safe sex, living in a village with more condoms on decks than Durex themselves. The Commonwealth Games ended this week finally answering the age-old question. If a sporting event happens, but no one gives a shit, does it really happen? Fans were left disappointed at the Gold Coast's lack of liveliness, the boring closing ceremony, and the fact that they had nothing better to do but watch the watered-down Olympics. As expected, Australia performed at the Games strongly, with 198 medals won by the green and gold. Even less surprising was our success in the boxing events, winning gold in the men's lightweight, heavyweight and King's Hit division. Ah, Chad, you've made Australia proud. But it is special to see representatives from all the countries that Britain once conquered who haven't gotten around to telling the Queen to fuck off yet. The melting pot of different cultures coming together in harmony in one location is one we should appreciate. Let's just hope if any of the fraternising goes from PG to R-rated, the athletes have their hands on some protection. And I'm not talking about the hockey mask. Remember, athletes, if you don't wrap it before you stick it, you might wake up with a super surprise. I'm Amber Schultz, and that's our show. Thanks for watching. Please leave your praise, phone numbers and violent threats in the comment box below. Like our page, share this video, and if you do it enough, we'll see you next week. Goodbye from us here at The Struggle. It's real.